Yes? Yes. Thank you. Okay, you have 3 minutes.
Oh my god. Right, okay.
What?
Just the least.
No, you don't have to.
Is it a hard 3 minutes? Can we just like
You
do a
don't
little
have to.
snippet?
Okay,
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Oh my god. Right, okay.
Go.
Oh my god, okay. So, basically, hi guys, I'm Kate, I'm a second year history student, and I'm running to be your campaigns and inclusivity officer. So, since the start of this year, I have been your Livers Out rep, so I attend all the welfare meetings. So, I've kind of seen how this role has come about. So, it's kind of rep facilitator, events organizer, and administrator. I kind of thought all those things encompass my strengths. I do love a bit of admin. So some of my skills, like admin, I was born with that, you know. So don't need to explain that any further. But I do have a lot of creativity, and I've shown my collaboration through my work with the SJCR Dex team, so with the Bailey Ball. I've also shown my ability to lead a team through my work with the John's Chronicle and the Bubble magazine, so I kind of help people come up with ideas and allow them to have their own creative freedom whilst like pushing them to create the best articles they can do. So if elected, one of my primary aims is to allow the reps to speak to students more freely. So I've kind of found as Livers Out rep, it's tricky to get the opinions of everyone because obviously Livers Out is such a huge group. And I kind of felt like I was only speaking for myself. So I acknowledge that fixing this is quite a tricky issue. So yeah, my group is massive, but I think if we maybe go like online with it, so like with a Google form, we have like welfare drop-ins, or we do like an Instagram poll or something before meetings, that would help. Another one of my aims is to get second, third and fourth years more involved in welfare events. I think it's kind of easy for, after first year, you forget about like the SJCR, sad times. And you forget about the support that welfare can offer. So I think we could kind of combat this by holding more events outside of Leach Hall. So at the minute, as Livers Out rep, I'm organising a trip to the Cat Cafe, so people can come and chat to me in a more chilled environment. Thank you. I'm also in the process. Okay. Also in the process of writing a cookbook, so I want to do a Livers Out cookbook and like have a little special section for like John's potatoes, so you guys can all learn how to make your favourite potatoes. And then throughout all of this, I want to like maintain a close relationship with whoever the new welfare officer is. I think that's really important. So basically, to conclude, I'm very passionate about the role. I think facilitation is very important. I love being creative, love collaborating with other people, and I'm a sucker for admin. So, thanks guys. Yeah, that's everything.
Okay, are there any clarifications for Kate on her ask, or?
Can you clarify what you mean by allowing reps to talk to people?
Yeah, so I think like as Livers Out rep, it's kind of like, I can't talk to every single person who lives outside of John's. That's impossible. But I do think there are ways that we can like make that communication easier. I kind of felt like I didn't have anybody else's opinions other than my own. And I think that's not really the point of having reps. I need to represent everyone. So yeah, I think if we have more of a, I guess like a dialogue between them, that would help. So yeah, that's kind of.
Any other clarifications?
This is confusing.
Yeah, okay.
I was going to ask you, sorry, a little bit about your speech when you're talking about welfare quite a lot, in the sense that campaigns and inclusivity has been separated from welfare recently. So how do you see that split being utilised, and also in regards to welfare training for the reps?
Okay, that is a hard question.
Sorry.
So they have been split, but I feel like they're still under the same like umbrella. I mean, representing people is about people's welfare. And yeah, I guess the training, like it's the same basic ideals, it just maybe needs to be geared more towards making sure you're representing people and yeah, just understanding and being able to listen to people's opinions.
Okay. Any other clarifications? Oh no, questions, sorry. Are we doing questions?
Questions for clarification.
Okay, now it's general questions. Are there any general questions? Anna, then Hattie.
Do you have like personal campaign priority?
Wait, Anna, I
I
can't hear your
literally did not
question.
hear a word of that.
Sorry. Do you have a personal campaign priority? Like something that you are particularly strong about and you think that it needs to be done more in Scotland?
I mean, for now, my main priority is like representation and like carrying on with that. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, not particularly. But I mean, once I get into the role and like maybe talk to more people, then I can find out what they want rather than like assuming. Because I don't really want to just assume, yeah, what people want.
Obviously this role is like pretty much in its infancy, as it's only been existing as it is for like a term. But how do you see, like obviously you've been Livers Out rep, but like you would be in charge of an umbrella of a lot of people ranging from LGBTQ plus to years abroad to everything in between. How would you ensure that you are fully educated and understand the needs of what you are as a facilitator of your reps basically?
Yeah, I mean, that is true, that is an issue. I mean, personal experience can only get me so far. So I think it's all about just having conversations with the reps and then making sure there's that dialogue between the reps and the people they're representing. And yeah, I mean, I'm just going to have to listen and hope that people are like talking and yeah, collaborating with each other. Yeah.
Any other?
Yeah, so as well as line managing the group reps, you'd also line manage the welfare events team,
Okay.
who are a team of people whose roles has been a bit nebulous and was talked about last welfare representation committee. How would you see those roles being used going forwards in support of the agenda?
Wait, which roles? The welfare events?
The welfare events roles.
Welfare events roles. Well, I mean, the events is about like representing people, so if they wanted to be represented by like those events, I don't know, like, are they, so they're different now?
So we have a team of, I think there's 1, 6, 4, I don't actually know.
2,
6.
and they're redundant at the moment.
Yeah, but there's in theory 6 positions. Yeah.
Okay.
And there's a team of 6 people that sits under the umbrella of campaigns and inclusivity.
Okay.
But they don't have specific responsibilities. So unlike the LGBTQ plus rep, for instance, who's responsible for representing that group within the college as their primary job, the welfare events team sit in the same structure but don't have individual responsibility for particular groups within the college.
I comprehend. Okay. So, well, I mean, that's just like using them when and when they're needed, right? So, like for example, with the formal last night, they'd be needed for something like that. And then like any events like Stressless and stuff like that, I guess I could, ask them what they wanted to be a part of and get them involved in that way.
Matthew, can I follow on from that? Yeah. So just to follow on from that, can you talk a little bit about how you'd ensure they remain engaged and interested in what you're doing?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's hard, right, with like one-off events. It's hard to keep them engaged throughout the year. I mean, I think maybe we would look for the small-scale events, like instead of just like the larger ones. So like with me, like doing the Cat Cafe stuff, you could get them involved with that. And I feel like a lot of the organisational stuff, the reps maybe could be more like ideas people, and then these events people could be more like actualising their ideas, if that fitted the role better.
As Hattie said, this role is quite young, and I don't think it's very well known yet in college and in the wider college community. So how do you see yourself promoting your role to the wider college community as well as people in college?
Thank you, Ollie. Great question. So, well, I mean, promotion is important, right? You use Facebook, you use Instagram. I mean, just try and get people involved. I don't know, like, they don't really need to know the name of it, do they? I mean, that's not that significant, as long as they just know, like, that I'm there to help and, like, represent them. So, yeah.
Any other questions? Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Next, we have SJCR VP undergrad. Okay, so we are gonna do Will first, then Libby. Okay.